Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we will be setting up for the month of December, the very last setup for this year. It's low-key sad and high-key I'm very excited for the new year and what new adventures it would bring us. Now let's get started with our setup. In my Hobonichi hybrid, I drew a draft or layout of how I imagine my setup would look like. I went for a Paskong Pinoy theme for this month with all the paroles, carolers, and the huge feast that Filipinos traditionally prepare during this time of year. Hopefully I'll get to share a lot of throwback stories with you guys and a few meanings throughout these traditions that we celebrate or create. Anyways, with all that said, let's head on to our Procreate app and start working on our spreads. I have everything drafted so that it would be easier for me to work around each spread. First, let us work on my cover page. For my cover page, I drew this traditional window with a huge parole hooked in the middle and fairy lights to add more glow to the whole design. Of course, not all houses nowadays look like this, but I really wanted to capture how it was like back in the days. Really share the meaning of this particular design or share a few stories of how it was like back then for me and how we celebrate our Christmas. For the windows, it has two layers. It's a sliding window. It's designed with a wood frame that holds in the sheer fabric that gives a beautiful natural light that comes into your house. I'm using my studio pen to draw in the window, and the reason that I'm separating them per layer is because I wanted to show the sheerness of the window later on. After finishing up, I will also be adding the haspe or wood grains. It won't be too noticeable afar, but I would definitely see it every time I turn the pages. To finish it off, I combined all layers that went with each other, duplicate them, and flip. And that creates my window design for my cover page. Next thing I'll be working on is this parole. Paroles are Filipino ornamental lanterns that is usually displayed during the Christmas season. It is usually made with Japanese paper and sticks glued together and then lighted with candles, oil lamps, but now we become more high-tech. It now comes with a plug-in cord so you can reuse it every year. Pearls are usually constructed in different colors and designs. Sometimes the more grand, the more colorful it gets. It's just really beautiful to see pearls hanging outside your windows or your houses. Seeing it glow with the night sky is just very beautiful. And speaking of its beautiful glow, I wanted to show that in our design as well. So with the light pen from Procreate, I traced out the sides of the star. I made the star a bit sheer so that there would be that glimpse of light at its side. And to finish it all off, I added some fairy lights at the very top. Now moving on to our monthly spread, I have here are the various feasts that we Filipinos traditionally serve during the holidays. We have here is the lechon. Lechon is a pork dish that is served in several regions of the world. It's a delicious delicacy that a lot of Filipinos love to indulge in, not just on Christmas Day, but also on birthdays or fiestas. Second is queso de bola. It's a traditional Christmas grocery item. This particular cheddar cheese never not make it in the Christmas table. It's wrapped in a red wax and it is circular form. That's why it is called queso de bola. Next are holiday hams. Our family is gifted by these holiday hams every holiday. Honestly, not a big fan of hams, but they are fun additions for the charcuterie board, so I accept all of them. And of course, let us not forget our traditional desserts. Starting off with this flan. This is a very popular dessert here in the Philippines, and the best that I've ever tasted by far is my nanay's homemade flan. It's always has this right creamy flavor, and the burnt sugar never empowers the flan. It just balances everything out. So yeah, I love to indulge myself in this every holiday or every occasion that she prepares it. Next are bibingka and puto bumbong. They are always a classic combination served with buko flakes, brown sugar, and butter. Bibingka is a baked rice cake that is cooked in terracotta oven wrapped in banana leaves. Little fun fact, this was the food that my mom craved for when she was pregnant with me. And last we have is puto bumbong. This is my absolute favorite. It's a purple rice cake that is cooked in bamboo tubes. It's very delicious and is best paired with butter and brown sugar. All these traditional Christmas treats along with the different decorative paroles will be this month's sticker sheet, so please do stay tuned for that and wait for the final announcement on my Instagram account, which is linked in the description box below. Next tradition that I wanted to share with you is something that we used to do back when I was a kid. My aunt used to train us to sing different holiday songs, and she also creates this shirts, or we have all the kids on my street, or not all the kids on my street, all my cousins and siblings. We used to dress in this same shirt, and we go around our relatives' houses and we force them to listen to our jingles, and in return they gift us with cash. So I really like that Christmas tradition. I had so much fun doing that back when I was a kid. We don't do that anymore, so yeah, it's just something that is one of my favorite traditions back when I was a kid. So just really want to share that with you guys. And that wraps up everything that I created on my Procreate app. Now let's move on to my Goodnotes app and transfer everything. We are definitely still missing a few spreads. I suddenly had a change of heart with a couple of layouts that I created early on, but you would definitely see the updated layout on my FlipThrough, so do stay tuned for that. For now, let's work on our weekly spreads. For my weekly spreads, I have this beautiful paroles. I mentioned this earlier that they will be part of my monthly sticker sheet. I just played along with the color combination of each design for my weekly spread and just spread it out in different layouts or designs, so that I'll be able to see, well, different layouts and designs throughout the month of December. created through my Goodnotes app is my 2022 resolution page. It's a very simple, I just added a quote and some fairy lights, and yeah, that pretty much completes my whole setup. It's really basic and I didn't want to complicate things since I'll be writing a lot of things here. Anyways, that completes our setup for the month of December. Now it's time for our final flip through. And this is the final layout for our whole December plan with me. This is our very last setup for this year. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really love how this setup turned out. I especially enjoyed looking back to old Christmas traditions that we used to do when we were kids. So yeah, this video is really fun for me to create. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, the next spread, which is our habit tracker, is the one that I mentioned that I added on. It's just pretty basic. I created that Christmas tree on my Procreate app. I'll include it in the sticker sheet so that you'll be able to get that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my whole setup for December. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you would like to see for this month. Any Christmas videos or any videos suggestions that you would like to see this month. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy our very last monthly setup for the year. Stay tuned for more videos for this month, and as always, stay safe, stay creative, and stay you. Virtual hugs and kisses. Bye guys.